Hey Naturally Curly World, I'm Grace and welcome to Watch and Go, the show where we wash our hair while we talk about shows and movies that we've seen. So in August and September we have something special for you. All of the brands that are in our Watch and Goes are participating in our Texture on the Runway fashion show in New York that's happening during New York Fashion Week. So today we're going to be putting Curlformers in my hair. Today I will be reviewing War of the Planet of the Apes.
I did not start this war. But I will finish it.
My hair is already pretty clean because I washed it a few days ago, so I'm just gonna wet it and put a little bit of leave-in in it, and then we'll get started. I'm gonna have my coworker, Jennifer, come help me because she's the only one in the office who really knows how to do this. Hi! Word in the YouTube comments is I don't have curly hair, so I was like, okay, how can I get curly hair? So I was like, let me get some Curlformers. These are corkscrew. They're the tightest curl former there is. So, you know, maybe if I just start doing these every day, y'all will accept me. They come in a few different sizes. Barrel, spiral, and corkscrew. That's from biggest to smallest. War of the Planet of the Apes is the third installment of the Planet of the Apes series. And the reason I went is because one of my friends wanted to go. I was not super gung-ho about it. I was like, monkey movie? I could pass. Hadn't seen any of the other movies. Monkeys acting like they're human kind of freaks me out. Like the whole like CGI monkey thing in general kind of freaks me out. But I was actually really impressed with how amazing the graphics looked. I think they stepped up their game from the last couple of movies. That made it like a lot more interesting because the monkeys look so like realistic and like they're having all these like complex emotions. Also, I thought the movie did a really good job of like giving backstory because I had never seen any of the other movies. So I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna understand this movie. The way I understand it is there's this simian flu that like makes humans basically regress and like turn kind of into monkeys. Like they lose their ability to speak and kind of like regress evolutionarily. So like the humans in the movie are trying to kill all these monkeys so that the flu will stop spreading, I think. Like they caused this problem. That's what I just kept thinking the whole time. I was like, y'all caused this problem. Like humans are the reason why these monkeys are riding horses around and using machine guns and stuff. If you would have just left well enough alone, humans, everything would be fine. Now, Woody Harrelson is generally a good actor, which is why I was so confused about why he was such trash in this movie. He was so bad, y'all. He was so bad. He plays like this alcoholic colonel, I think he's a colonel, who wants to kill all the monkeys and every human who has the simian flu. We're gonna use a different size of Curlformer in addition to the size we already used. This one has a slightly bigger width. This is probably like a 3A, whereas this is a 3B.
This will give you a more natural curl look.
People don't just have one curl type all over their head, you guys. They have multiple curl types. Like in some places, I am a 1C. Okay, so stop bullying me about it. The monkeys that Caesar, the leader, left to go avenge his family's death on Woody Harrelson. He goes, so he leaves his monkey pack or whatever they're called. What's a bunch of monkeys called? I don't know. Monkey pack. He leaves his monkey pack and he goes to kill Woody Harrelson because he's mad because Woody Harrelson's army killed his family. But then Woody Harrelson's army finds the monkey pack and imprisons them all. So then Caesar has to save them. Basically, he screwed himself over by leaving his monkey pack and now they're all in prison. It has very weird kind of like internment camp vibes. With these sagas, there's no end in sight ever. So you think it's over and then there's just another movie and another movie. And this was the third movie and I was like, this is a third movie. It's not gonna be any good. But you know what? Godfather 3 wasn't bad and neither was this. I think the point of this movie was to like touch on all the ways that humans can really screw up the world. It's kind of allegorical for like how humans are gonna have to deal with the ramifications of the things that they do from global warming to putting mutated viruses in monkeys, you know? Maybe we just shouldn't, you know? The CGI monkeys really do creep me out. It's just weird to see human expressions on a monkey. But I thought I was gonna be a lot more creeped out than I was. So once I like got into the movie, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I think they must have used so much CGI for like all of the landscapes, and it was just like a really pretty movie in general, which I wasn't expecting. Like the quality of the movie was really, really good. So okay, so we're gonna finish this up. I'll come back when we're almost done. Okay, so we've finished putting in the Curlformers. Jennifer, what's next?
Next, we are going to dry. You can air dry, or we can add the fabulous hood.
Okay, goodbye world. We did a test curl. That's advised. Take a test curl out before you take the rest of them out, just to make sure that it's completely dry. And now we're gonna take them out.
The best way to take it out, hold the top, straighten it out, straighten the Curlformer out, and you pinch at the top and pull.
This is what my hair looks like right out of the Curlformers. I haven't done anything to it except take the Curlformers out. Jennifer, how do you think it looks?
I think it looks fantastic. You are super curly.
So Jennifer, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Aww. Love it.
Love it.
So I'm gonna rate Planet of the Apes, the new one. I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5. I really liked it. I thought it was a really solid movie. I was glad that it was more than just like a war movie. They actually incorporated some interesting thoughts about humans and how they act and how they're destroying the planet. I don't know if I'd see another one. I would probably go with a friend. I wouldn't like seek it out on my own. I got really good results with these Curlformers. My hair is definitely super curly now, as you can tell. Have you guys ever used Curlformers? Let me know in the comments. We make videos every Wednesday, so don't forget to come back next week for more. See you next week. Bye.